for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, we all have seen when the Warriors are going well, it's a thing of beauty. Coach Steve Kerr says our offense is pretty simple. We only run a few actions, but in order to thrive in it, you have to understand concepts, spacing, and cutting. We just happen to have really high IQ players. Kevin, that's always been Golden State's secret weapon.
It has, and their coach reflects it, and their team plays the way he thinks. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. McCollum and Jones are their guards. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Murphy in at the 4 spot. And for the Warriors, the core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Dante DiVincenzo.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
So the Pelicans win the tip. Jones with it. Pass to Valanciunas. McCollum outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
McCollum with a great job using the screen, deadly either shooting or passing. Just a great job of reading things and action off the pick.
Curry passes to DiVincenzo. Thompson for the triple. Can't hit that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Buries the long-range jumper.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Cullen passes to Valanciunas. Kicks to Jones. Back to Valanciunas. Sinks the triple. Valanciunas has got 7 points in the game.
Valanciunas continues to work on that shot. The catch and shoot and a great rhythm there.
Now here's Looney. Guarded by Valanciunas. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Ingram. Pass to Murphy. And here's Valanciunas, guarded by Green. A 3 from McCollum, and it's Looney with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plague their starting unit.
But I'm sure they learned their lesson from that game. They know they can't afford to have their first unit unavailable when the game is at critical junctures this time around.
Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. Sinks that one from the post.
Steph out there puppeteering the defense, skilled at finishing around or over inside.
Valanciunas with a screen on DiVincenzo. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And there's Valanciunas on the assist from Ingram. 9 points in the game so far.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Now here's Curry. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota. It's stolen by Jones. He dishes it to Valanciunas. He kicks it to McCollum. Back to Valanciunas. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now that's 11 points for Valanciunas. And there's the pass to Curry. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. 6 to shoot. Left block shot on the way.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. Here's McCollum. Valanciunas, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Now Curry passes to DiVincenzo. Misses the three.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a three in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
Good on the three-point shot. Valanciunas has got 16 points.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
You wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Now here's Green. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. A three for DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to McCollum. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And the Warriors miss again.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
A three-pointer off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. McCollum fires from way outside. Offensive. 18.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Curry passes to Looney. Ingram against DiVincenzo. Pass to Curry. Takes a three. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. With the second effort, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul. And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw tonight, and the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Valanciunas, no good on that one. And opening day is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason. Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now, here's Lewis. Driving inside. No good on his first attempt of the game. Kuminga with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. Now, here's Poole. He's guarded close. Valanciunas pulls it down.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Valanciunas with a screen on Poole. Lewis kicks to Marshall. Here is Daniels, covered by Payton. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Daniels.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Payton. 9 points last game out, and a wide open look for Lamb. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Richardson with it. Now Green defending, and that one drops for him. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Poole. Banked in off the glass.
Poole extending himself and finishing over the defense inside.
Pass to Daniels. Over Payton. Daniels, no good. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Launches a three, and another three for Golden State.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Now Payton following the three-point attempt by Josh Richardson. Poole against Lewis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And taking a look at the Pelicans, lots of talent have come through that program over the years, and they're loaded now.
Yeah, they brought in some talent. They've done a good job in the draft and trying to find ways to hold on to these guys, along with having a healthy Zion. If all that comes together, it's definitely going to help their chances to be more competitive.
And the first one drops.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. And a change for the Pelicans. Nance is checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Lewis kicks to Marshall. It's Richardson on the wing. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Inside. Nance passes to Marshall. A shot's good on the assist by Nance.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Now the pass to Looney. Golden State moving it around. Payton dishes to Kuminga.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
This is it to Daniels. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nance a screen on Poole. In the corner, it's Richardson. The Warriors pull it in.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for the Pelicans. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Give it up for your Warriors.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we play. Which stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Here's Curry. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Lamb in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Curry. It's stolen by Nance. McCollum right side. Shoots over Curry. And that one comes up a bit short. And Lamb kicks to Curry. Outside, Green. To Looney. Thompson dishes to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Lamb, good.
Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds them.
Ingram finds McCollum. Now Nance, defended by Looney. Nance a screen on Lamb. It's Ingram on the wing. Covered by Lamb. From 12 feet out. And it's Ingram missing. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. There's Looney. It's good. This game is all even.
Come on, Looney on the inside doing a little bit of damage now.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 43% for the game. Nance sets a screen for McCollum. 11 feet away. That one goes in. McCollum's got his first points of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Lamb. He's got 9. And it's Green missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Pass to Daniels. Green against Nance. The dish now to McCollum. Shoots over Curry. McCollum, no good.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Down low. Here's Thompson. That one doesn't go. And New Orleans will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
New Orleans in the lead. Daniels passes to McCollum. Nance outside. And Looney sends it back.
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now, and that's helping this defense be more aggressive.
Green dishes to Curry. And the pass to Lamb. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Ingram outside, and it's McCollum in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back, let him try to find his range.
Curry way outside, tries to keep it alive. Can't connect from long distance. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Daniels passes to Murphy. New Orleans moving it around. The jump hook. Nance with another miss. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. There's the pick. Drives to the hoop. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Curry passes to Thompson. Pelicans pull it in, and that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Daniels kicks to McCollum. And here's Daniels. 8 points his last outing. Nance outside. Passes it to Murphy. And here is Ingram. To the middle. Curry against McCollum. And Green now, top of the key. Back to Lamb. A 3-ball. C.J. McCollum comes up with a rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And the Pelicans miss again. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Here's Thompson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. Comes in for Lamb. Gary Payton is checked in for Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Valanciunas dishes to Marshall. Valanciunas with a screen on Poole. Kicks it out to Jones. They need this one. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Kuminga's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Warriors. Richardson with it. Now Payton defending. Poole with it. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
Kuminga, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Lewis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Richardson, no luck. Warriors leading by 4. Payton passes to Poole. Green with a screen on Jones. Feeds it to Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst, because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he can communicate that quite well.
He misses the free throw. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business?
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Payton with the ball. Jones covering. Tipped away. In the corner, it's Richardson. They grab their own miss. Jones finds Richardson. New Orleans moving it around. 5 on the clock. Now here's Payton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Kuminga throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Jones, that one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Kuminga kicks to Poole. Green with a screen on Lewis. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Thursday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news, as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
New Orleans making a switch here. Temple's checked in. All free throws good from Poole.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And Temple kicks to Marshall.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Temple. Richardson outside. Here's Valanciunas. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, the effort and the power that Valanciunas can play with puts him in great position to grab rebounds like that.
To Kuminga. Over Marshall. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now here's Richardson. He's got 5. Valanciunas sets a screen for Richardson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Golden State's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Kuminga the pass to DiVincenzo. And again, it's the Warriors missing. New Orleans has gotten gold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Valanciunas with a screen on DiVincenzo. 3, Marshall. Here's Valanciunas. He nails it, and we're tied up. Valanciunas has got 4 this quarter.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Now, here's Poole. 6 points for him. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Marshall passes to Temple. Kicks to Marshall. Pass to Jones. Over to the left wing. Here's Valanciunas. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
and he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
It's a tie game in San Francisco. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
43.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and we've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, everybody. We all like close games, and tonight's matchup with the New Orleans Pelicans does not disappoint.
What stood out to me is the way they crash the glass. These guys go hard after every miss, and that's reflected in the score.
They look like the hungrier team, or maybe I'm just getting hungry myself.
And now, let's take a glance ahead at the games on the docket. Here's the upcoming schedule. And Shaq, using your crystal ball, how do you see these upcoming games playing out?
Ernie, I'm not sharing anything I see in my crystal ball with you. No way. You either, Kenny.
Listen, if you really have a crystal ball, why don't you just look into the future and give me those lotto numbers, man? I want a mega yacht.
Don't worry, Kenny. One day I'll let you onto USSS Shaq, my yacht. One day.
You keep saying that.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's five. Running on the wing, they'll have Jones and Ingram. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murphy in at the four-man position. Pelicans trail by 3. Ingram deciding where to go with it. The pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas draws the double. Ingram with it. Looney on him. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Out to Thompson. Murphy against DiVincenzo. Driving to the basket. That one misses. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Pelicans. To the paint. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. Passes it to Looney. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Green. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Murphy's got 5 rebounds tonight. McCollum outside. Out to Ingram for the 3. That shot no good. And Golden State will come the other way. They host the Spurs after this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Curry with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry is loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Free throw good, Curry. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
And Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Now here's McCollum. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Valanciunas.
Really calm action from Ingram. Clock winding down, he still buries it.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors U15 team.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Curry. Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. McCollum against Green. McCollum kicks to Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. It's tipped. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a three-point New Orleans lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Thompson passes to Looney. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the Warriors miss again.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Now here's McCollum. Jones, just 4 to shoot to the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Valanciunas is truly a mountain of a man, so good luck to anybody trying to stop him.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Valanciunas can count on as a double-double guy, even in limited minutes. He really does a great job of patrolling the paint.
And the Warriors making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Daniels, he's checked in for New Orleans. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Warriors trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Another miss by Curry. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 10-2 run here. Daniels dishes to McCollum. It's Ingram on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists tonight. Warriors have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Looney finds DiVincenzo. Curry on the wing. 5 to shoot. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And Curry kicking it up a notch right now, not slowing him down on offense.
There's the pass to Valanciunas. Count it, good. Valanciunas has got 32 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
McCollum against Curry. Thompson from long range gets the three-pointer to fall. Thompson's got 9 points.
Just so remarkable and consistent from distance is Klay Thompson.
Valanciunas with a screen on DiVincenzo. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Over Looney. They get it again. Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Valanciunas. Tries again. That one off the back iron and out. Warriors trail by 5. Thompson passes to Lamb. Now Looney. And here is DiVincenzo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Really left alone that time. Curry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Warriors. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. From deep three-point range, Curry with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. Outside Murphy. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And the Pelicans lead by 3. Thompson with it. Outside Curry. No good on the 3.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Ingram. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
Well, not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Now here's Curry. He's got 18. Lamb, good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
New Orleans has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Valanciunas, a mountain of a man out there, and that catches up with the matchups defensively.
Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Looney. Gary Payton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Thompson outside. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Take a snapshot of that. That was picture perfect from Klay.
Daniels kicks to Richardson. Valanciunas with a screen on Payton. He was all alone on that one. Richardson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Kuminga dishes to Thompson. Outside, Lamb. Pass to Poole. Clock is at 3. Thompson for the triple. Got a hand on it, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Jackson Hayes.
Now, here's Marshall. He's covered by Thompson. Now Daniels. Here's Hernan Gomez. He clanks that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Still young and still developing, but I like this mid-range area for Willie Hernan Gomez.
Kuminga with it. Hernan Gomez on him. And Lamb kicks to Payton. Pocket 6. Pass to Poole. Over Daniels. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Poole.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Marshall deciding where to go with it. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Marshall. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here is Poole. 8 points for him. Pass to Kuminga.
Blocking foul called on Daniels.
Green is checked in for the Warriors. And the Pelicans also making a change. Garrett Temple is checked in for Daniels. Green finds Poole. From outside the arc, hands it from downtown. Poole's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And Poole able to just slip right into his shot.
The pass to Hayes. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Payton. Richardson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Now, here's Poole. 11 points in the game. Outside Curry. Here's Green. Again, Golden State.
That's a nice stroke there. That's where Draymond Green actually has some pretty good positive numbers.
Now, here's Marshall. He's guarded closely. Here's Temple. Richardson gets a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Richardson's got 11.
Well, Josh Richardson, a 3-and-D guy, and that 3 comes first, so he's going to let it rip.
Here's Poole, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 1. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Here's Temple. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Hold on. First personal foul. Third team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans, Herbert Jones.
15 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Richardson. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's up a 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Well, there's no vacancy down there. Josh Richardson gives no room to the offensive player.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole are the guards. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. And it's DiVincenzo in at the small forward position. And it's Ingram missing. The Warriors leading. Here's DiVincenzo. Poole, the pass to DiVincenzo. Some nice passing by Golden State. Green in the post. Murphy on him. Shots good by Green.
Well, he's doing such a good job of reading the defense coming out of the pick and roll and recognizing what's going on the floor.
McCollum against Curry. Jones with it. Nance a screen on Poole. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Stephen Curry.
The defender's trying to get aggressive because when Larry Nance Jr. gets into that area, he becomes problematic.
First one falls for him.
Well, we know that Larry Nance Jr. is an athlete. Now it's crucial for him to show that consistently he can knock down a shot, maybe even extending to the three-point line.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. Both free throws good from Nance. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Passes it to Looney. Poole with it. Good work defensively by Jones.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising, it's such a tight game. And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
Stephen Curry, who's checked in for Jordan Poole. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a one-point game. Curry gets the bucket.
That's just a good look play as his teammate was open.
Now here's McCollum. Dishes to Jones. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Back to McCollum. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Jones, no luck. Warriors leading by 3. To the middle. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Nance.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas.
Pelicans trail by 3. McCollum passes to Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Clock at 6. And the Pelicans miss again.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Curry against McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. Kicks it out to McCollum. Over Curry. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from McCollum.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space, and CJ cashes in.
Now, here's Looney. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Oh, good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
McCollum against Curry. Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. Again, McCollum missing.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled, and really probably why they're trailing.
Curry kicks to DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Thompson. Down low. Here's Looney. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Looney's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Jordan Poole's doing. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Now here's McCollum, following the miss by Draymond Green. Valanciunas dishes to Ingram. Back to Valanciunas. The 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Inside. Now, here's Looney. Green with a screen for Curry. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. Teardrop shot, and it's Jones. That time on the assist from Ingram. And now, just a 2-point Warrior lead. The pass to Green. Back to Curry. From deep. They get the rebound. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Looney, and he jams it with authority.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Now here's McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. Here's McCollum. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
A shot by Curry. No good.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Fires from deep. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. He kicks it to Curry. There's the feed to Green. Curry on the wing. From downtown, again, Curry missing. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. Passes it to Jones. Here's Valanciunas. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the Pelicans miss again. Green passes to Curry. Lays They set the pick. Knocks down the three ball. Curry's got.
His confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Ingram up top. Defended by DiVincenzo. On the wing, Jones. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Over Looney. No good from Valanciunas.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Thompson with it. Out guarded by Ingram. No block shot on the way. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And Looney able to stick with it that time, even getting roughed up a bit.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Poked away. Now Green kicks it to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Murphy against Green. Thompson sets the pick for Green. Right through the knee for the layup. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
McCollum against Curry. McCollum passes to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Valanciunas has got 36.
And Valanciunas has no problem showing up with that physical force and finishing through contact.
Here's Curry. Green breaking loose. Curry gets the bucket. And that's now 25 points for Stephen Curry.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
McCollum up top from deep. The shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Curry kicks it to Looney. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 4. Here's Green. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
You're not going to throw Draymond Green off his game. That's his job to do it to you. Staying focused there. Gets the contact and makes it.
Now here's McCollum. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's foul number 2 for him. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Here's Thompson following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Good work there as it goes. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Warriors.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys.
Tonight helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Stephen Curry.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up. And he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Here's McCollum after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Shoots over Curry. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Valanciunas loving that easy, too.
Up top, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Ingram. And here is DiVincenzo. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. How special is it to share your success with your family?
That's what it's all about, man. I know, when your kids get to enjoy the game and the show, and it's fun. So I'm glad I did something good for them in the fourth quarter.
They'll remember all of it, I'm sure, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.